MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Los Angeles Dodgers.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's got great power. I love watching a guy could take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Walker Buehler will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Leading off for Atlanta, the center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:06.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Nope. 3-0. Waiting on deck is Nick Markakis. Here it comes, the 3-0. Hits the outside corner, strike 1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Waiting on it is Tolles. 1 away.
Batting second, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Kevin Gausman is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Kevin Gausman, one of the best arms in the league right now. Great action, 2-seam action. A lot of times you'll hear pitchers talk about he throws a bowling ball. Hard, heavy, 2-seam fastball with a lot of movement. Needed a change of scenery, and man, as he turned it around since he left the Baltimore Orioles, it's never been about the stuff. It's more about throwing the ball over the plate and controlling the pitches that he has, and he certainly seems like he's found it now.
Standing in, Andrew Toles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder, Andrew Toles.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Andrew Toles sent packing to start out the bottom of the first. Here's Corey Seager. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Batting third, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Stepping in, Justin Turner. First pitch coming, here it is. Runners off for second. Grounded up the first baseline. Seager, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth.
And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Into the corner and slicing foul. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Donaldson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Donaldson, 33 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Softly on a line to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Toles in pursuit, but this will land untouched. No score here as we play inning number 2. Drilled right back up the middle, and there is the first hit of the ball game for the Braves.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. Pitch outside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. And it's fouled away. Runner at second here with one man out. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Here's a high pop-up. Seager over to his left. 2 down.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. From the stretch. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside, the throw, and he is in there.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with a lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
Fouled away. Acuna at third with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Ready with the 1-2. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next for the Dodgers, Jock Peterson, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Peterson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Right side hit hard. Albies brings it in. And that's the first down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Ready now, Chris Taylor. First delivery to him on the way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the catcher, Austin Barnes, will dig into bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Flowers.
Here comes the first pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
The pitcher.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Kevin Gausman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. One and 2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
One out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
Now
he looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Bellinger has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. 2 out, nobody on. And that gets him on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Digging in to try it again, Nick Markakis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And the slider gets the call on the inside corner. Inciarte, the runner at first with 2 gone. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Braves strand 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Digging in next is Daniel Castro. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman.
Daniel Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Standing in, Walker Buehler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 2-0 now.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
3-1. The 3-1. Pitch is popped up. Freeman in foul ground. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Not too often you see an at-bat go
Now
from
batting,
3-0 to a
right fielder.
strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there.
Go.
Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Tolles. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freddie Freeman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Digging in, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the 2nd and 3rd time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
The 2-0 on the way. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Acuna, a base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. At At the plate, Corey Seager, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys,
That's
still the
shortstop.
only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Acuna's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for Atlanta, the shortstop, Johan Camargo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Too high.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Outside, 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. The 3-1 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball one.
A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Three and 0 now. Camargo on at first, nobody out. Let it rip that time. 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. And now time will be called as we'll have a conference on the mound as you see Dodger pitching coach Rick Honeycutt head out for a word. Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball one.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Peterson on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Now good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the fly out. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Digging in now, Kevin Gossman. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Here comes the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 1-0 delivery. Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Strike taken up in the zone. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number two.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Turner is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ender Inciarte. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Throw over to the bag. Back in standing. The 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
At the plate,
the left
Jock
fielder.
Peterson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-0 the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now batting, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Stepping up now, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too.
The 1-0. 1-1 to count. Peterson aboard here at first with nobody out. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. pulls this one in the air out to left. Acuna's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set and the pitch. And there he goes towards second. Hit high and deep to left field. Looking up Acuna. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
Standing in now, Daniel Castro. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Walker Buehler. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 2-0 LA. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Hit in the air to center field. Taylor is there. One down.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Hit in the air out to center field. Taylor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Now batting, Josh Donaldson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
A ball and a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game, executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Donaldson is off at first with 2 away. Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The shortstop, Johan Camargo.
Into the box now, Johan Camargo, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. The 0-1 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Two 2-0 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. Coming up now on 30 pitches. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. He's set. The 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Braves will strand 3. They trail it here 2-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Toles. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
The 2-0. Popped him up. Freeman is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Hard hit ball to second. Albies scoops it up. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Hit hard to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the 7th now in game 2. Dodgers lead this one 3-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. It's on to the 7th now in game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Caleb Ferguson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Dodgers, number 64, Caleb Ferguson.
At the plate, Tyler Flowers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and a strike to count. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Murray Balladares will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 18, Amari Balladares.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And now back to the leadoff spot from the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Flowers at second. Balladares on at first with nobody out. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
None out, runners at first and second. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now the 3-2 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
In now, Nick Markakis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
The 1-1 now to Markakis. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Joe Kelly is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are.
Kelly.
Freddie Freeman will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. From the stretch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
A ball and a strike now. Hard hit ball to second. Castro is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. But 1's all they get as the run scores.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's got 12 hits in 23 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he takes ball 1. Kelly certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Matty V, well, we're looking for velo. We're looking for velocity. That's what this guy is. But unfortunately, what comes with him is command and control tends to leave him at times. He can get a lot of swings and misses, a lot of strikeouts, but he can also walk a ton of guys.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here's the 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Braves 2. Arodys Vizcaíno gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Arodys Vizcaíno.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll lead things off here in this
Leading
one-run
for the
contest.
Dodgers, the left fielder, Jock Peterson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1 delivery. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Settling in now, Chris Taylor. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
Austin Barnes will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. Previously against Vizcaíno, he's 1 for 3. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. LA's on top, 3-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Pedro Baez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 52, Pedro Baez. Now catching
and
here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out 1 away. And both starters have been in form. 3-2 our score as we give you a look at the starter comparison for these 2 opposing pitchers. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0 is taken high above the zone. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1. Ozzie Albies waits on deck. Full count, 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch one more time. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Coming to the plate now, Ozzie Albies. Career numbers against Baez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And that misses, ball 1. A 1-0 pitch on the way. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Turner waits on it, and that retires the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Shane Carl is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 51, Shane Carl. Now playing shortstop and batting 9.
Ready
number
once
7,
again, Daniel Castro. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First offering on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Still even at 2 and 2. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
And that at bat will put a smile on
The
any
catcher,
manager's
number
face.
55.
The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just
Russell
keeps going higher and higher, and he
Martin.
still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Russell Martin now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Hit high and deep to right center. Inciarte on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and moving into bat next will be the speedy Andrew Tolles. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Castro, base runner at first with one out. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Here it comes, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Carl, the former Colorado Rocky. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 48, Johnny Center.
Corey Seager will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Markakis has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Striding into the box, Justin Turner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. 2 down, runners at first and second. Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. They're up 3-2. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Striding in, Tyler Flowers. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. He's set. Here it comes. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Jansen has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. The 0-1 on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Tolles. 1 out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
In now, Dansby Swanson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. The pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. A swing and a ground ball to third. Gloved by Turner on the first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He's set, and the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fouled off. A sold-out crowd, 56,000 strong at the start, all up in L.A. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Three to 2 the finish in tonight's game. Los Angeles even up this league championship series at 1 game apiece. Walker Buehler takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.